I used to love Oprah, like most of us who grew up when we did. And only now did I realize I've been getting spoon-fed propaganda from this woman for years. I always took her little setup packages as gospel. Before I was a reporter, I never even thought to question whether Oprah might be intentionally misleading me. Then last night, the dawn came and I was like, oh my God, she is not a reporter. She's a propagandist. She's trying to shove messaging down my throat of whatever she believes, not what's real. So you remember she did that kind of factual interview after the quote documentary of Michael Jackson?
Yes.
That was so dishonest.
What if I told you Oprah just got tag teamed, and not by Hollywood insiders or angry fans, but by Gutfeld and Megyn Kelly in a takedown so wild, it made cable news look like WWE. One minute she's queen of compassion, the next she's out here swerving sarcasm like it's coming at her in 4K. Gutfeld rolled in with that smirking shade, Megyn Kelly followed up with the cold, hard receipts, and Oprah? She served up a big old platter of awkward silence.
Words. Oprah's list of favorite things. So Oprah released her annual list of favorite things, and as usual, there are lots of expensive stuff. $1,000 pizza oven, $590 drip coffee maker, $80 of luxury salt. Sadly, no proposal from Stedman. Kat, do you think she went over this first to make sure it wasn't too extravagant?
You're missing the best one.
What?
Okay, it is a little journal, and it's called I'm Dead, Now What? Important information on my belongings, business affairs, and wishes. Hand this to someone at Christmas, I dare you.
Now picture this. Oprah, the billion-dollar empress of feel-good media, perched on her throne made of book deals, luxury candles, and Super Soul sundaes. She's got that polished cashmere glow, gifting cars like it's a sacred act from the heavens. But under that warm Oprah glow, a sharp look, the kind that says, you better be thankful I even said your name. That's not generosity, that's dominance with a smile. For years, she's been untouchable. The woman who can turn your random hobby into a nationwide movement with one shout out, one nod from Oprah, and suddenly you're a best-selling author or a viral sensation. But now, she's getting called out for the first time in forever, not by trolls, but by two heavy hitters who know how to peel back the media mask. Greg brought the jokes, Megyn brought the evidence, and Oprah, well, let's just say she didn't bring her usual charm this time. And that's just the opening act, and this drama's only heating up. Greg Gutfeld didn't even pause before slicing into Oprah's empire. He went straight for the crown, and let's be real, he didn't show up with a scalpel. He brought a sledgehammer. That polished, perfectly curated image? Greg smashed right through it like a wrecking ball crashing a designer boutique. Own everything, Oprah once said.
Oprah is actually suggesting that I think you're like, listen, what do you say? Like, this made me think of you. You're probably not going to be alive much longer. Merry Christmas. Oprah, if she did go over this, she is a sick.
Yeah.
She did not raise any of those accusers' serious compromising facts when she had them right there. Maybe they're telling the truth, maybe they're not. But as a journalist, you have to at least ask. You've got multiple lawsuits against his estate, sir. Might that be an incentive to lie? Didn't ask. You've got these accusations against him. You had a book that you were supposed to produce about Michael Jackson in the context of litigation where you were required to turn this stuff over, and you lied saying that you didn't have it. And you only got found out because Random House and these other publishers admitted you shopped it to them and turned over the metadata to Michael Jackson's estate.
And trust, she meant that literally, not just books or shows. She wants the entire media galaxy. TV, Heron magazines, covered, streaming, got it. If your eyeballs land on it, chances are she's already trademarked it. Gutfeld didn't tiptoe around the point. He exposed what most folks were too polite to say. When Oprah talks about ownership, it's not some fuzzy empowerment fantasy. It's about control. It's about building a media empire so massive, so omnipresent, that even the richest moguls side-eye her reach. Think less Mother O and more Queen Pin of content. She's like a media shark in Prada. Friendly smile up front, razor teeth just beneath the surface, circling slow, waiting to devour another industry for breakfast.
Some of the biggest issues that are pulling us apart at a time when I believe we all need to be coming together.
You still have your whiteness. That's what the term white privilege is. It means that whiteness still gives you an advantage no matter what.
This lady became very rich off some very poor white people who watched her every single day in the middle of the day.
It's not a conversation. It's a condescending lecture.
And Megyn Kelly, she took it even further. While Greg brought the wrecking ball, Megyn came in like a surgeon with a scalpel. She painted Oprah as the ultimate puppeteer of pop culture. The woman who decides what you should read, think, feel, and of course buy. And she does it all with that silky smooth voice that makes questioning her feel like a personal sin. She didn't have to say it outright. The message was loud and clear. Oprah's brand of empowerment. It's got strings attached. That cozy inspiration vibe, it's the velvet glove. But underneath it, one cold, calculated iron grip on your attention and your wallet. It's like a cult. Just one with designer throw pillows, perfect ring lights, and giveaways that cost more than your rent. Tyrus didn't hold back either. You got salt, you got cheese, you got pizza. And right in the middle of it, you got Oprah. A walking contradiction wrapped in luxury silk and motivational quotes. One minute she's lifting up millions with that you can do anything energy, preaching self-love, growth, and chasing your truth. But blink, and she's flying private across the globe, sipping teas that cost more than your paycheck, while folks back home are counting coins just to keep the lights on. Gutfeld didn't miss a beat. He lit her up like a firecracker at a silent retreat. He mocked the absurdity of being told to practice gratitude by someone sitting on a throne built out of bestsellers, Bentleys, and branded candles. It's easy to preach humility when your golden tower's too high to hear the struggle down below.
Tyrus, so you got salt, you got cheese, you got pizza.
Greg, I'm going to stop you there.
Yes.
I treat this like the list I get from my kids. They send me emails because they know when I laugh in their face, it hurts. Anyone who wants a $1,000 pizza oven, you're going to get what Kat picked out. Like, that's the greatest gift you can give somebody because you can't return it. Because returning it, oh, you think you're immortal? You think you're better than us? Like, get your affairs in order. That's the great, you stole the show. They wanted me to talk about a dog towel. That is towel's a towel. Great job. That's the best gift ever. And Oprah has never read this, just like I don't read the list for my kids send me.
And let's not forget the infamous wellness empire, the zone where Oprah turns kale into a religion and detox teas into sacred rituals. One sip and you're not just cleansing your gut, you're buying into a whole belief system sold in limited edition mason jars. It's not self-care, it's a luxury subscription to feel good the Oprah way. Because apparently the path to inner peace now includes a $70 bath bomb and a 5-step juice cleanse. And if you can't afford it, well, just manifest harder. Gutfeld didn't miss a chance to roast Oprah's whole wellness act. He said watching her jump on every new health trend is like watching a shark try ballet. Clumsy, weird, and low-key terrifying. And Megyn Kelly, she went in too. She called it what it is. Branding wrapped in kale leaves. Oprah's so-called self-care advice has all the charm of a used car pitch, except it comes in pastel packaging and costs triple. It's never just drink this juice or read this book. Nah, it's transform your soul. Sponsored by some luxury brand with a shiny sticker that says Oprah approved. Healing apparently now comes with a QR code and a newsletter.
The only time she laughed last night, because you're so right about her team, like controlling this cackling, was when she talked about the idea that she might shoot a home invader with her handgun.
We have
and
that.
Then she laughed.
We have that one. Watch.
When you said you have guns, no, at the debate. At the debate,
I'm a gun owner. Tim Walz is a gun.
I did not know that.
If
And I thought
somebody
that was
breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Yes, I hear that. I hear that.
Probably should not have said that.
But
my staff will deal with that later.
She's not funny. Like the pretend laughing is so, like Oprah's pretending to laugh. And by the way, can I just say, I'll let you finish your point on the gun, but the Oprah affect is done. It's so over.
And when the convo turned to politics, oh, it got spicy. Oprah's presidential teases? Gutfeld called it the most dramatic will she or won't she since the Bachelor finale. She drops just enough hints to keep headlines buzzing, then vanishes behind a cryptic Instagram quote and a book club announcement. It's like a political thriller with no climax, just vibes and vague speeches. Megyn didn't hold back either. She said Oprah's political strategy is pure calculation. Stay woke enough to keep the progressives cheering, but soft enough that her billionaire buddies won't start panicking. She's not playing politics. She's playing chess on a luxury yacht while everyone else is stuck playing checkers on folding